did it. I'm officially off social media. So Hannah and I were talking the other night at dinner, and it somehow ended up in this like really deep discussion about my ex-wife and me struggling with alcohol, and I just like went deep off into thinking about it. The next day I got up and was heading to work, and I turned to go down the road and my blinker came on. And you know how when your blinker lights out, it does that like triple time, lets you know that one of your lights are out. Well, this might sound weird, but that noise actually like brings back a lot of memories for me for my drinking days. A specific memory, it was the weekend my ex-wife left me, where I got that dent, and I've never fixed it. And I constantly have to change that light bulb because it lets water in and it burns the light bulb out, and then the blinker makes the blinking noise, and it tends to always kind of take me back. And I've realized that. So I've intentionally, for the last 6 or 7 years, have never fixed that dent because of that. Because of the memory, you know, the nostalgia, it almost reminds me of where I'm at now and where I was at that time. So my ex-wife, after almost 9 years, I think, at that point, she had kind of grown real tired of my drinking. She had started growing up. I had started getting worse. It's a really long story, but she basically got to the point where she said, if I continue to drink, she's gonna leave. And we went on a trip. I drank. She basically decided to hold to her word and leave, and it tore me up. And you know, it happened what felt like abruptly. I don't know, I was just so messed up at that point, drinking, mentally, physically, spiritually. Anybody that's ever struggled or seen somebody else struggle, they would understand what I'm talking about. And so she told me that she had people coming with the U-Haul trucks to get her stuff. I said I didn't want to be there, so I went to my buddy Terry's house. And I just proceeded to continue to get tore up, like bad. Like, you give an alcoholic any reason to get tore up. I mean, it was just a mess. I mean, by the end of the weekend, she let me know that she was got her stuff out. I wasn't really that far, maybe 3-4 miles away, and I was just steady drinking, tore up, and I can't. It was complete blackout for the most part. I can't remember if it was morning or evening. I know it was really dark. I know I was really tore up. I don't know if I just woke up and got out to my truck. But I was wanting to go home. I wanted to see what the house looked like, what it was left. My life was in shambles. It felt like I was all messed up. I remember being in the truck. I remember not being able to see very well. I was pretty sure I shouldn't be driving. I threw it in reverse. I backed up and wham, I hit something. And I didn't see nothing. And I put it in drive, and as I'm pulling out, my buddy Terry comes out the door, side door, and he's like, dude, he's hollering, and we're the kind of friends, like, we're really close, and the kind of friend that it takes a lot to really get mad at or really cuss at, and he knew I was going through a lot, and he's just like, Mike, dang it, you know, cussing. He's upset because I had just backed into his neighbor's expensive travel trailer, fully air conditioned. It busted my tail light and dented my truck a little bit. but it tore his up pretty good too. And I remember just stopping there, putting it in park. I don't remember too much more. It's like I felt bad. I knew I shouldn't be driving. I was always fairly cautious about drinking and driving because I had gotten DUIs. And I don't know if I went back to sleep or what, but that was like the beginning of the worst part, because I spent the next 2.5 weeks and almost drank myself to death. And I've never fixed that dent because of that. I wanted to share that story with you because I know there's a lot of people out there that struggle with stuff, and I want to give people insight on what I've been through. And with Hannah and I talking the other night, it kind of brought it back, and the whole blinker thing, I thought it might make a good story for the vlog. So there you go. I hope y'all are doing well, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.